Good afternoon, everyone. Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading with the nightly market update for Wednesday, February the 10th. And crazy day today. We have been just all over the place, really in the last probably 10 days or so. Huge moves back and forth. You guys know we talk about it all the time. Um, just crazy stuff going on. First, this is the ES. Let's jump in here and look at this from last night. We hit a series of all-time highs overnight, and then we got up to 39.28. Crazy high. I thought we would stop at 3900, which is our big fire line right here. That's typically a pretty powerful level to get over, and we just went right through it like it's not even there. Overnight session here, then we came in just cratered here off the high. That's a 50-point move down, and interestingly enough, Fibonacci Queen, and my wife works with Fibonacci Queen, Trader Tammy in there. They had timing for a high right here. This was this morning at about 8 o'clock in the morning. They had timing for a high here, and it kicked in. It worked beautifully. 50-point drop straight down in the ES. That's a massive move. Crazy volatility here. And then, of course, by the dip, and we're right back to the races here. Now, we are ended up, kind of crisscrossing back across 3,900 here. So, I want to look at this in a couple of time frames. First, what's going to happen in the next couple of days, and then the next couple of weeks, couple of months, etc. And what I think will happen, let me go out to a little bit longer time frame here. It's a 10-day chart. Again, lots of action been happening off a 10-day chart here. 36.59, so massive move in a very short period of time. Vols have dropped very substantially. So where do we go from here? Again, here's 3,900, and I do have levels up here above us. We've got 39.41, I believe, and 39.50 above us as ES levels, and then 39.80 above us. So we could absolutely keep going, higher and higher. Interestingly, I was looking at, or actually somebody told me the numbers. I didn't see this, but somebody told me that Max Payne numbers for Friday were 38.50, like down here. And then if we were to keep going, we've got 39.50, so it's a 100-point range there, with 3,900 being in the middle, in the center there. So what my plan is, or my thought would be, as far as just from a trading standpoint, I'll come in tomorrow, and basically I would like to target 39.50 up here for Friday. Now today's Wednesday. Target 39.50 for Friday. If we do another one of these things in the overnight session and we get there early in the morning, I actually might consider fading that back down to 3,900 maybe. Or on the other hand, if because we don't know what's going to happen. If the overnight session is down, and we start heading this way, maybe we will look to target down here lower. I talked about yesterday in the bias room to do like a fly here, a butterfly, or maybe an iron fly or an iron condor, sitting around 3,900. I do think there's a possibility we end up here on Friday. And if we can get a bigger move one way or the other, I'll evaluate those levels as we cross them or get to them and decide on what kind of trade we're going to take. It's really too early to tell, but from a larger picture standpoint here, we've kind of reached all the objectives that I thought that we would reach on this run. And I've been saying this last couple of weeks, that we hit this 3,900 level and pull back, and maybe we do, maybe we don't, I don't know. We are certainly in a bullish mode and all that kind of stuff. I think if we pull back, we buy the dip and and just keep going, because we've got the stimulus package that's apparently going to happen, and that's going to it's going to really help out the economy and so forth. So there's no reason this thing doesn't keep going. In fact, I would look for higher levels. It sounded so crazy a couple months ago to say, we're going to be at 4,000, but we're not that far away from 4,000. So then, it's only February. Do we look at 5,000, 6,000? I don't know. Possible. We don't want to fight this trend. There's the Fed came out today, and the Fed's on our side, and we've got stimulus money coming. So you definitely want to be, don't get on the wrong side of this. And I was a cautious bull, up through here. We got the flush here, and now I suspect we get some sort of pullback here. It would make sense if we pull back within reason, probably down to our skyline here, 3787, something like that, maybe 3800 or so, and then just resume this trend. This trend is very strong, but don't think it's only a one-way trend. All the way up, when you're in the most bullish mode, you still have this from here to here, super bullish, but look how many pullbacks. Some pretty decent pullbacks. So, maybe that's what happens. We get into more of this, this kind of stuff, and keep working our way up. So I don't have any specific trades right now. I'm very light. I've taken some stuff off. Couple trades on, handful of trades on maybe, but I don't have anything that I'm looking at adding right now. So I'm going to leave it at that. And also, the same thing really applies to the NASDAQ. We're coming out of the tail end of earnings season. For the most part, all the big ones are done. I think we might be set for some kind of take a breath, pause, chop, or pull back here in the short run. But then, buy the dip, because we should be going higher, especially when we find out what the stimulus package is going to look like. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Let's see what we get in the morning, and just again, take it careful up here. If you're long, if you have a bunch of long positions, especially if you have a lot of profit, be careful. Lock in some gains, put some tight stops under here in the event that we have a couple of these big down days before resuming this rally. So that's what I've got for today. Thanks for your time, and I will see you guys at the next update. Take care.